Now famous Breakup Leave and unintentionally set off this national debate. Jasveer, good morning. Thank you for being with us here on the Breakfast Club. Jasveer, first up, tell us what really happened.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Tell us what happened. This whole conversation is out there on the internet, being spoken of, being shared. A lot of reactions coming in and mixed reactions at that. What really was the story here? Take us all the way back.
So I think, so for us, this was not something very, you can say, surprising, because in any which way in our organization, like, so the average age is like 22 or 23. So mostly Gen Z is working, right? And what I noticed is they don't have like any kind of fears. So we have like a culture to talk about any kind of stuff because we are running a dating apps. So we had like a conversation mostly like relationship, all these stuff is very common for us. It's not something like, anyone feel uncomfortable about all these, conversations. So first thing that I noticed, like for us, it was not like very, you can say surprising, so-called, that you got a breakup mail and then you basically you approve the leave. For us was like, okay, it's okay, it's
That's
not
the
a big
work
deal
culture you're maintaining. Is that what you're saying?
yeah.
Jasveer?
So yeah, that we were not surprised by the way, like when I shared online, and then I got to know like, okay, this is like a big deal that people are talking about good thing, bad thing, Gen Z, millennial, XYZ, like thousands of things that people are talking about. But for us, it was not something like which was like very surprising.
Did
We
you
said,
have to
okay,
at
it's
any
okay.
point give in to some sort of pressure? Does it come across as pressure, especially because you own a dating app, because you're working on this whole concept, not taking a breakup? Well, did that decision come from any pressure that you felt in that moment?
Not really, not really. It's not about because think about it. Humans don't have two brains, right? If somebody is going through something like bad in their life, and you are constantly thinking the workplace they go and they simultaneously they're going to change their brain. That's not going to happen, right? They have the same brain is going to dealing with the breakup and the work, right? So if somebody is not able to focus on a work, and this is going to reflect in a work also, right? If like something is personally they have not going through. So your question is basically that we were like, because we are running a dating apps, because of that we are giving living? No. So
No, because there are a lot of comments, a lot of people have come in for praises.
Yeah.
They've said that this model needs to be copied pan-India, across work cultures, no matter how small or big your team is. But there are those who've also said that this perfectly fits well for a dating app. The virality of it is what is being spoken of, and then they're coming in with a little bit of criticism. What is your message to all of them?
I know. Like whenever you say something that there is a whole army to talk about, like online. So people will say that okay, this might be a planned and stuff like that. There was nothing as such, like you can't plan such kind of stuff like where you plan and one day you wake up and you get like a 15 million views on Twitter. That's not practically possible. If this is possible, then like everyone can do such kind of stuff, and then every single day they'll become a news. No, that's not the reality. But the reality was that there was a genuine mail, and then people basically we were aware, like if you read the mail line to line, the person who said that today I'm not coming to office. That means this is something serious, na person, because if the person is saying today I'm not coming to office and I need leave at least from like 5 to 7 days or 10 days. I immediately thought, I said, okay, you don't need to come office. You first take break and come out of it, because I strongly believe, by the way, like because we are running a
What if
dating
you
app also.
had an immediate deadline that you had to meet, that this person was crucial to, he was playing a crucial part in meeting that deadline? What would you do in that situation?
So in that case, like maybe we can say in that time, like, okay, you can take a 1 or 2 hours in a day just for a focus in a certain immediate time. But I'm not the one who is going to say like, okay, you just need to focus like an entire day. That's not going to happen. Like
So you would accommodate their well-being no matter what, is what you're saying. Jasveer, before we let you go, I have one very important question for you. Now you're leading a team of 27 people. Do you think being this emotionally understanding as a team leader is also possible when one is leading a team of, let's say, 100, 200, more than that? Do you think it's practical?
Oh, it's nothing to do with the like 20, 30, 100, 200 or 2000. Like it can replicate it anywhere. And let me tell you one more thing, like this might be surprising for you. So you can't put pressure to somebody's in today's era, like saying that you have to, if somebody is, applying for a leave and you're saying that I can't approve, they'll not work, they'll leave. Because see, what's happening right now is things are changing in a very different pace. For example, if you go to an our parents' generation or grandparents' generation, that people are working like on an average like 10 years or 15 years in a one company. And then the MNC and basically the IT boom, and then you see that 5 to 7 years. And see today, like average working maybe like 3 to 4 years maximum. And so that time is going to reduce over the period of time. Maybe like maybe in after like 2 to 3 decades, we might be debating if there is a full-time job exist or not, because maybe the culture moved to completely on a freelancing and all. Because ultimately you can't put pressure on somebody's to because you are a boss or you are a manager. So that culture has gone now. Like if a company is not adopting, let me tell you very clearly,
are you
will
saying
lose out the great talent.
you're not in a position as a leader anymore to dictate terms or
No.
to put conditions on your team members?
No, you can put a conditions. So, but you cannot put a condition in such a way where you're saying I can't approve because previously my boss is not given me a leave, so that I'm not going to give you. So the culture is not going to work like millennial is not giving to Gen Z ko bhi nahi milega. To wo nahi hoga. That's not going to work. I'm sure.
Okay, every generation comes with its own understanding of how they want to embrace the work culture. They want to keep up with it. They want some changes to it, and that's perhaps what's happening here as well. Thank you so much, Jasveer, for sharing your story and telling us all about what we're seeing on the internet for the last so many days.